Man dead after a hijacked bus in LA. Let's get to it, y'all.
Downtown Los Angeles, besieged by a storm of sirens. As a small army of squad cars tailed this hijacked LA Metro bus for an hour. The driver, police say, steering the bus at gunpoint.
This operator continued to operate the bus in as safe a manner as he could.
Police say the bus came under assault shortly before 1 a.m. The hijacker, identified by police as Lamont Campbell, shot one passenger, sending others running from the bus.
The operator initiated the emergency protocols on the bus.
Police say the driver remembered a piece of life-saving training, pressing a panic button to display a distress signal on the bus's message board. 911, call police, emergency, spurring the LAPD into action. Deploying spike strips, funneling the bus into a trap. The SWAT team surrounding the bus.
This is LAPD. It's surrounded. Come out with your hands up.
Storming in, pulling the driver to safety, arresting the suspect, alive and unhurt.
He surrendered immediately, and there was no use of force at the end of the pursuit.
Police say one passenger was shot multiple times. The victim later died at the hospital. No one else was hurt. A small wonder, police say, thanks to the quick thinking of the man steering away from danger.
They are civil service heroes.
Courage under fire, calm behind the wheel. Steve Patterson, NBC News, Los Angeles.
What is going on in LA, man? What's going on the West Coast? Y'all hijacking buses, killing passengers, taking people's lives? What is going on? I don't understand. It's almost like an evil spirit that's running around on the West Coast or whatever. And they won't even reveal they won't reveal none of the details or the looks. I've looked at multiple different videos trying to understand exactly who this person was. I guess that's to come later when all of the melee die down and they don't have anything else to say about it and it's not as visible anymore. Anyways, in addition to that, the son of the guy that attempted to kill Donald Trump, the latest assassination attempt, the son was arrested on child sex abuse material. Check it out.
We continue to follow breaking news out of Greensboro. The son of the man who's accused of attempting to assassinate former President Donald Trump, now facing serious charges of his own. Orrin Ruth, son of Ryan Ruth, just appeared in federal court within the last hour and a half on charges of possessing child sexual abuse images. He was arrested this week after investigators found hundreds of files of child sexual abuse material in his possession while searching his Greensboro home. Our crew is in the courtroom, and they say that Ruth showed no emotion as if he faced a judge this afternoon. Welcome to the Fox 8 4 o'clock news. I'm Chad.
Do y'all think that it's possible to breed evil? And I'm not just talking about talk about evil. I'm talking about because obviously the guy that tried to assassinate Trump, if you go through his history and you start to deep dive and you look at the letter and stuff like that, he's an evil person. He was a truly evil person. And you can see what his intention is and how these people operated every single day prior to, which is what makes it easier for them to identify whether or not they're a person that's going to potentially do something that they're not supposed to do in the first place. But he's a truly evil person, right? And so can you have a child with another evil person and create an evil person? You know what I'm saying? It's like every thought. How do you go in and you got all of this nasty stuff? Your son got nasty stuff. And so now I'm wondering, okay, well, what does the mother look like? What is the mother like? What is the mother's life like? You know what I'm saying?
And I'm Natalie Wilson. Fox 8
killers breed killers.
Skipper is live at Orrin Ruth's home along Van Wert Street in Greensboro. Elijah, what have you learned?
Yeah, the lights are on outside Orrin Ruth's home, and a car appears to be in the driveway, but it doesn't seem like anyone is home. I spoke with a mechanic who shares this driveway. He didn't want to go on camera, but told me while working yesterday, he saw Orrin walking down the driveway in a hoodie, cowboy hat, and carrying a bag. Moments later, FBI agents swarmed in, yelled, "Freeze FBI," and arrested him right here. According to court documents, the FBI searched Ruth's apartment last weekend and uncovered multiple electronic devices. Investigators say these devices contain hundreds of files of child pornography.
That's so evil. That is so demonic. It just contains they had a separate device, and the only reason that they discovered it is because they raided him to better understand who his father was. So this just happened to be happenstance. And now you also got to think about yourself and say, well, what about the people that's out here taking pictures of little kids? It is an undercurrent of. That's one of the reasons I almost didn't have a kid. I almost didn't have a kid because I was just like, at 26, 25, 26, I was like, man, this world is evil. Jesus.
Took agents one day to obtain a warrant to search those devices. Greensboro police initially arrested Ruth on drug charges on Saturday.
That's
They
nasty.
say he's accused of possessing cocaine, MDMA, ketamine, and various drug paraphernalia. Then on Monday, federal agents took him into custody on more serious charges. We reached out to Greensboro police and the FBI to find out what led to the search of Ruth's apartment, but they referred us to the state and federal charging documents for details. Ruth is going to remain in U.S. Marshal custody. He also has a past running into law enforcement charges out of Wake County in 2016. He has 2 of those, one for interfering with emergency communications and assault on a female. We reached out to Greensboro more for
These
Greensboro
people should
police.
be in jail, man. No rehabilitation, no nothing, just send them to jail. And then last but not least, Hurricane Helene beat up on Cancun, and then it's taking aim at Florida. Check it out.
Bigger than 4 foot.
In Florida this morning, it's a race against time.
The eye of the storm is coming in this region.
Residents making final preparations, bracing for Hurricane Helene. The monster storm strengthening overnight, picking up steam in the warm Gulf waters as it races towards the coast. Helene already slamming popular vacation destinations in Mexico, like Cancun. The hurricane could potentially intensify to a Category 4 when it reaches Florida with sustained winds near 130 miles per hour. And Tallahassee, the state's capital, could get hit the hardest.
We are prepared. We are 100% prepared, and we will respond. Nonetheless, this is going to be a catastrophic storm, and it's going to have severe damage.
Some areas along Florida's west coast expecting the storm surge to potentially reach up to 20 feet.
Mandatory evacuation.
20-foot storm surge? No, I'm going to just visit during seasons that they don't have hurricanes.
Has been ordered. Please leave this area.
At sea, cruise ships in the Gulf being diverted to avoid the storm.
So it's storming a little bit.
Why would you take a cruise during hurricane season?
Hillary Patterson and her family stuck aboard the Carnival Paradise with at least an extra day or 2 at sea. Patterson is worried about her home in Port St. Joe, right in Helene's path. The same home devastated in 2018 by Hurricane Michael.
You've got a lot of people that we've got a free fun day on the water. They are so excited. And then you've got people like us that really need to get home because our, homes are in the path of the hurricane.
Air travel not much better, with all flights grounded at Tampa International Airport today, while first responders are preparing for potential emergencies.
We could expect anything from swift water and flooded area rescues to structural collapse.
But they're also sending out this urgent message.
Emergency responders will not be able to help you until the threat passes. You will essentially be on your own.
That is some scary words. Those are very, very scary words. So, family, make sure y'all send up prayers for all of our bag chasers and all of our families that are in Florida, because family is not blood. Family is the people that you truly love and rock with the most, and that's going in the direction that you're going in. So prayers up. Make sure y'all stay safe. If you can, get up out of there. If you can't, then make sure that you take the necessary precautions. Is one of the reasons why insurance companies have completely abandoned Florida for the most part. And then they're also abandoning the West Coast. So just take heed, send prayers up, stay safe. And ladies and gentlemen, that's your Quick Hits.